Hi guys, my name is Cody Donaldson. I'm with Mikey Reptiles. I have a YouTube channel and I also am a reptile breeder. I deal with snakes, lizards, tarantulas, all kinds of stuff. If we look around, you can see that I have a pretty decent collection going, all different kinds of stuff. I was chosen by Brian Barczyk and Reptile Prime to do a review on his new cocoa bedding, so I will be doing that. I'll be opening it in this video and going over my initial thoughts on it. Alright guys, I have the letter here. I opened the box. This is what was on top. It's stamped Brian Barczyk and Reptile Prime. Congratulations, you were chosen by Brian Barczyk and Reptile Prime to test our new coconut bedding. We are wanting your feedback. They want an initial response on what the product looks, feels, and what the product will be good for, which is what this video will be. Then I will be doing another update after 7 to 10 days of using it, another update after 10 to 15 days of using it, and then another update after the full month. I'll do an honest review with you guys. And we'll see. I'm going to use it. It's a decent sized bag, so I'm going to try to spread it out, use it on a few different things, a few different species. I think I'm actually even going to use it with one of my tarantulas, and we'll see how it holds up, and I will be doing a review of all that. So until then, I'm going to open it up and I will let you guys know what I think of the product. Alright guys, so I just opened it up, got it in this tub over here. As you can see, it's a really fine bedding. I know with some of the other cocoa fibers I've purchased in the past for a lot of different stuff, there can be clumps. This is a nice even consistency. I really think it's going to hold humidity well. Even though it is this consistency, when I open it up, there is actually no dust whatsoever. So that's a plus. I really like the feel of it. It's very soft. Really think it's going to be absorbent. And like I said guys, no dust. That's a big thing. Like I said, some of the coconut fibers that I've purchased in the past have been kind of dusty. This has a nice even consistency throughout it. There's no clumps in this whatsoever. This is a good amount, so I'm definitely going to be able to use it on a few different things. Like I said, my tarantula, I think I'm going to use it on my flying gecko, see how it holds the humidity in there. And I haven't decided what snake I'm going to use it with yet, so we'll see. But for now, that's my initial thoughts. Seems like a nice quality bedding. There's a lot of positives. I don't see any negatives with it so far. But once I get it in use, we will see if it holds up. As of right now, I'm real happy with it, and initial thoughts, I would definitely purchase this product in the future. Alright guys, so I got this in my blood python's enclosure here. This is one of the things I'm going to be using it for, to retain humidity. And I just wanted to make a note that as I'm doing this, hold on a second, let me get him put to the side. I wanted to make a note on how absorbent this stuff is. I was actually pretty impressed with it. I have my spray bottle here, and I'm trying to dampen down the bedding, and I literally have it on stream, and as you can see, where I spray, it just eats the moisture right up. I'm real impressed with that. I actually had to spray it quite a bit just to get some moisture because it's so absorbent. So that's my first note, very absorbent, and that's the first animal I'm going to be using it on is my blood python. I'm also going to be using it on a Mexican red rump tarantula to retain humidity in his enclosure, and we'll see if we have enough for anything else if we do. Alright, so after quite a bit of water, I finally got the bedding where I want it. I'm impressed with the amount of water that it took. It will definitely hold moisture very well, considering the amount of water that it took just to keep it damp. So here's where I got it. It's at a nice consistency here. good amount of humidity. Blood python seems to like it, so that is the initial reaction for the cocoa fiber in the blood python enclosure. I'm going to do a few more enclosures, and I will update you on those ones as well. Alright guys, I just put the coconut bedding in my second enclosure. I'll show you guys real fast here. That is my Mexican red rump tarantula. We'll see if it holds humidity in there. And this is going to be a good one, guys, because I got it in these little critter keepers, which have a tendency to let a lot of humidity out. So that'll be a good test. Actually was going over that letter, and it didn't say on there whether I was supposed to send these videos as I made them or all together at the end. So I actually made a phone call to them, and they called me back right away. I talked to the guys over at Reptile Prime. They were very, very nice. Talked to the guy for about 10 minutes about the product, about what I liked, what I didn't like. Real nice guy. He was very helpful. He loved talking about the product. You could tell he was really enthusiastic about it and the animals that it's for. Gave me suggestions. He was a really helpful guy. So far, guys, I'm really liking this. I really liked the product, and now that I've actually talked to the company and see how enthusiastic they are and how willing to help their customers they are, I really look forward to seeing what they're going to put out in the future. The guy said they are working on a lot of other beddings, so I see myself switching to this all in the future depending on how it comes out. If it comes out like this right now, then I will definitely be switching to it. This could change. I mean, I am just putting it in. I do have a month to see how I like it, so I'll keep you guys updated as that month goes along, but as of right now, I really enjoy this bedding and the company. Alright, next one we have here, I'm going to do something a little different. I was keeping these guys on Aspen. These are hatchling Kenyan Sambos that I produced this year. Instead of Aspen, I'm going to be using this dry cocoa fiber. So we'll see how that goes. I was using Aspen in the past, and Aspen's kind of a pain. It gets all in the water bowls. If they spill the water bowls, the Aspen gets gross. This way, if they spill a little bit of the water bowl, it'll just absorb the moisture and I can get rid of it. Gonna go ahead and put this guy in here. We'll see how he likes it. As you can see, it's real easy for him to burrow in. The Aspen, it's kind of tough sometimes. And I'm not a fan of sand with these guys, just because if they do get in and out of their water bowl or slither through their water bowl, then the sand gets wet and kind of gross as well and jacks the humidity way up. So we'll see how this does dry. As of right now, I like it, and I'll see what else I'm going to use it on. What's going on, guys? This is the last tank I decided to put the coconut fiber in. This is my flying gecko tank. I had Eco Earth in it before, and I was having a hard time with it holding humidity. So we'll see how this does. I just wetted it down a second ago. It looks really natural in there. I really like the way it looks. Like I said, these guys need high humidity, so we'll see how it does. I don't know if you can see my flying gecko back there on the skull or not. So I ended up putting this stuff in my flying gecko tank, my blood python tub, 2 sand boas, and my Mexican red rump tarantula. So I got quite a variety of stuff I'm going to be reviewing it on. First thoughts, I really like it, but we'll see how it does after some time, and I'll keep you guys updated.